change that into like a real world music career is pretty amazing. He also has a degree from Harvard Law School, so that's a little weird. And we have Lilly Singh, also known as Superwoman, or Superwoman I don't know how to pronounce your channel name. Sorry. Superwoman is here with us. One of a creator who has only been doing it for a couple of years, but has blown everybody out of the water. Isn't this cool? Look at this. When do you get these people together in one place?
Are these our mics?
These are your mics, yeah, the ones you're sitting on.
You're hidden.
Hello.
Yeah, surprise.
Testing.
You have a mic on your butt. So I just wanted to talk real quick about, the timer hadn't started yet, and I was nervous about it. Just want to talk a little bit about what your professional lives are like, because we present our creator face to our audiences, and I know that is, I mean, for me at least, it's a huge part of who I am. I have changed as a person because of it. Like, I talk very differently now than I did 7 years ago. In more complete sentences, though that wasn't really one. And I'm just much more articulate and also, I think, a little bit braver than I used to be because of this. But as a professional, I'm curious about sort of some of the challenges we face. So I'm going to start out with sort of a toughie. What's just the most frustrating thing you have to deal with as a professional creator? Let's start with Lilly.
First of all, these heels, I don't know how to walk in them.
No, yeah, absolutely.
So, girl, hey. To be honest, I would say the profession itself is one of the most frustrating things, especially coming from a South Asian background, to be like, hey, I'm gonna be a YouTuber for a living, doesn't exactly fly very easily with the parents. And when you explain that to your friends and other people, it's like, aren't you gonna get like a real job? So it's almost trying to explain to people that this is my job and that it is a profession is probably the most frustrating part of the profession for me.
It'd be really nice to have a job that you could explain to your grandmother and have her be proud.
Exactly. It's like, what did you do in school?
But it's just like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I can't do that. It's like a magazine, except nope, I can't.
Right. So it's like, people say, what did you do in school? I say, I have a psychology degree. What do you do now? I make YouTube videos. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And I'm just like, I'm not. It's amazing. It's awesome. But that's probably the hardest part for me.
For us, what we do is, I guess, because we do a lot of music and it's not so much like the vlogging-based stuff, I'd have to say that the difficulty that we face in trying to get the information and the message out to the people. So you have all these subscribers, you have all of these people that have clearly, raised their hand and said, I love what you're doing, but sometimes it feels like the system's a little broken as far as getting them to realize that you're going on a tour, or you've released a new product line, or you have something new that you're excited about that you want to share with them. It's like we've got all these social networks at our fingertips, but sometimes it feels like people are still asking, when are you going to be here? When are you going to do this? I'm like, I just announced that yesterday,
I'll go on tour and I'll be like, talk for weeks about it, and then the day after I leave the town, they're like, you were in Oklahoma City, what?
People are probably tweeting us right now asking why we're not at VidCon, so.
Exactly, but that's just what happens, and it's something you have to kind of continually work to get better and better at. But I think that's one of the biggest challenges, is you create the content, you have the people that want to see it and enjoy it, but sometimes there's a disconnect between you and them, and it's getting over that hurdle. I think that's the frustrating thing.
I was trying to think of something that most of us could relate to, and I think having the lack of personal time, right? Just not having enough time, because if you think about it, the internet is open 24/7. That's kind of like our office. And if it's open 24/7, it's kind of hard to unplug yourself from it. So oftentimes when I find someone that's really hustling, they're starting their channel, it's like college all over again. Just a lot of all-nighters, right? Pulling all-nighters, editing, not getting enough sleep, not having a life for a few years. But then I think once you get to a point where you have the subscription and you have your audience, it's a little nicer, and you finally get your weekends off like normal people.
Yeah, seriously, feel that. Feel you, boo. I think one of the weirdest things for me is when people are like, oh, when this is all over, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, I don't like to think about life that way. I like to live in the moment, so I never had a plan for this, so why would I have a plan for what comes after this? And are we allowed to say the F word? Yes. Cool, fuck that. Also, I would say the most frustrating thing for me is just uploading a video is really complicated because it takes for fucking ever.
You should have, in 2007, I would export a 1.4 megabyte video, and it would take like 2 minutes, and then it would be on the internet in like 2 more minutes. Can you guys just be down? Like, could like the audience once again be down with 480p? Could we go back to that?
Can we go back to shooting it on a potato? This looks great. Fine.
Can we talk a little bit about what creators inspired you guys to start making videos, and who continues to inspire you? Let's just start back at that.
I just seen. When I first started watching YouTube, I thought I Just Seen was like the coolest. And I was like, I wish I could be like I Just Seen, but I'm not. I can never be I Just Seen because she's so pretty and wonderful and wee. And obviously Michelle. But it was really nice once I started to find my own voice and be my own person. But there's always like those people for you that are like, oh man, you hold a special place in my heart. For me, that's I Just Seen. I got a kiss, ha ha ha.
I would say for me, this was back in, 2006, 7-ish. It was Happy Slip. You guys remember Happy Slip, right?
Yeah.
Is she even here? Happy Slip, where are you?
It's not.
Happy Slip. Yeah, no, I still watch Happy Slip. I'll still watch her old videos.
Yeah, she's a huge inspiration to me too.